Catch up. Bam.
And let the mad rush begin.
Yeah, I'll start.
And immediately.
I will start making some crazier ways of getting the code later on. But these are all. This is PC only currently. There's no Mac or Linux version yet. This code is specifically for the PC version.
Alrighty.
Hey John, how do you feel about the Chugga impersonator as cosplayer, and what was your initial reaction / how would you react when a fan did that to you?
Sorry, repeat that again. Chugga cosplayer?
Apparently, someone was saying he was Chugga. He was impersonator / cosplaying as Chugga. I don't know. I've never heard of this. This is news to me.
That just requires wearing a polo shirt. To be fair, so.
and go like, oh my god!
Which is also not that hard of a thing to do if you think about it.
No.
John, will Azure Blade 49 be in our TGR collab?
Rod, do you even get to go to any of the cons that we usually record all our stuff at?
No, I don't have enough money on hand at any given time to be able to fly around.
Yeah, that kind of makes it a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Next time if we record in Canada again, I'll probably see if I can get Rod in on it for sure.
Can we see Jim Gaga again?
Really? Okay. If you guys want Jim
want.
Gaga. Don't say I don't give you what you want. Well, except for Superman, because that's fucking complicated as shit.
Okay, I have to ask this. I know Superman 64 is considered one of the worst games of all time, but I don't really see the appeal to it. In all fair honesty, it kind of looks like kind of the beginning of Star Fox 64's training.
It's just the controls are god awful mainly.
That's the problem. Like that's the entire game, though, or at least the good majority of the game is that.
Yeah, the problem is, the main problem is that you have that setup, plus the fact you are given almost no prep time to get started with it, and the transitions between the challenges are so fast, and you're not, and so like there's a lot of
and the game's buggy as shit.
Yeah,
so many glitches.
The game is buggy, but to be fun, there's a lot of systemic just design problems with it from top to bottom.
In my opinion, though, Superman 64 is overly bad. It's bad as hell, but considering how many games like unfinished yet still released, there's worse ones out there.
Sure.
Let's see. What's a good one? I'm trying to see if there's. What the hell?
It's RoboCop. What are you talking about?
My favorite character, RoboCop. He is here to save America.
Oh goodness.
Probably fastest quest.
Favorite Zelda game, Link's Awakening.
I'll just say Fastest Quest is my favorite Zelda game.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, man.
Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Definitely Wind Waker.
Link to the Past is mine. So.
Who is your favorite retro game character?
Ridley.
Okay.
Gino.
Wait, what was it? I thought it said Metroid.
Retro.
I heard Metroid. I'm like, what? We have to choose between Samus and Ridley? What?
That's light.
Retro character.
Classic Mega Man.
Dr. Light Mega Man 8.
Batman.
Well, technically, he was in the Batman.
Yeah.
He was in a Batman game, so. Yep.
Sunsoft.
Sunsoft with that music.
Do you think Batman... Ooh, this is a good one. Wait, slow down. God damn it. Do you think Batman deserves a title superhero because he doesn't have any powers, but still fights crime?
Being rich is a superpower.
He fights supervillains, though, so that qualifies him to be a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
He does fight villains with superpowers, so by proxy, that does make him a superhero. My favorite LJN game would be Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh, that's an interesting choice there.
Well, because they didn't publish NBA Jam. That was Acclaim.
Yeah.
So if we're going pure LJN, I'd probably say Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, let's get I'll grab a little list here real quick here. So LGN was a very interesting entity. They were the source of a lot of rare titles.
Favorite superhero movie? Dark Knight.
Oh shit. I can't tell you to be in all honesty. No. Oh shit. What is that one Batman?
Robert Cop is my
There you
favorite
go.
super of heroes.
I'm sorry, but Robert Cop 2 is clearly superior.
My bad, you're right. Robert Cop 2 is so much better.
Robert Cop 2, Shrugment Day.
Shrugman Day?
I just saw the Terminator 2 Judgment Day game in it, which is an LGN title.
Speaking of Robert Cop 2,
Wait a minute. What game is he smashing his head in?
Looks like looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original one. For the
That looks like
It's
SWAT,
not.
actually.
it's a you're thinking Narc actually, but
Dark, you're right, yeah.
it's a Data East game. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's like hidden something. They actually say what the name is in RoboCop 2 because you can see the marquee before he smashes that kid's face in.
Let's see here.
Robert Cop 2 was written by Frank Miller and mostly consisted of him shooting poor people and calling himself the goddamn Robert Cop.
That's a synopsis I would read.
John, do you think we'll ever get a TRG live stream whenever you guys meet up for a project? We've talked about it like 3 or 4 times, but we keep forgetting to do it. So the problem is getting to the point where we can actually remember to do it.
Come on.
Let's see here.
Man.
Someone's asking, if you were to add a person to TRG, who would he or she be?
I don't have anyone. Robert Cop, actually, that's my answer now.
Robert Cop is the default answer. Look at that facial expression.
That's the Gauss theme of answers.
Oh. Nah, let's see. Where's it going?
God damn it, Robert Cop!
John, would you read a fanfic of Wesker wanting an egg?
No, of course. I already read one about Chris eating an egg, so. And it was pretty well written, too.
It was.
Surprisingly.
Well, I guess people are asking for some audio clips as well, so let's give them.
John, will Jared...
You will give me an
ever
egg!
be in
Gerard?
Gerard.
Gerard, excuse me.
Sorry, what was the question? Will Gerard ever be in a main project for TRG?
Yes.
Probably at some point. Depends. That dude has a pretty busy schedule, so it's more working around his schedule than anything else.
You will give me an egg!
Gerard's pretty busy, even at conventions a lot of the time.
Yeah, I'm hoping I at least get to hang out with him at PAX.
Ooh, here's a...
I'm so sad you guys are doing that tournament. I'm so sad. I'm so sad I didn't get to meet him at PAX East when you guys are doing the tournament.
Yeah.
I just love the fact. I just love the conversation we had when we figured out we were next door neighbors.
Yeah, that was really weird. I did not expect to know the person in the room next to us at all.
Should we tell that story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Might as well. I don't think it matters.
Go for it. Okay, Hedge, all you.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, apparently John and I were in the same. John, it was me, Gex, and a friend of mine, Hunter, and we were in next to John in the hotel room at PAX East.
Which was weird when we heard there was at that time the tournament was Mario Kart Double Dash. We originally thought it was a PAX East tournament. I'm like, we're signing up for that, and we literally walked around the whole convention trying to find like all the tournament stations. Like, all right, where's the Mario Kart Double Dash? Well, they told us there is none, and it's like that's impossible. John said, tick, 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 ding. We got it.
So the conversation I had with John when we figured out we were next door neighbors was hilarious. I found John hunting at an old video game store thing.
Midnight
And
Resistance is the arcade game. Sorry.
And the conversation went something like this: like, "Hey, dude, where you at, dude? We street passed you like two times last night. Were we in the same hotel or something?" Like, what hotel are you in? Hilton? Yeah. Oh, sweet. What floor? 8. I'm like, same floor, dude. What room are you? 36. John's head drops just down to his chest, and he just kind of looks straight down the ground. And I start laughing. I'm like, 37? He's like, yeah.
Happy donkey.
I'm looking forward to meeting up with you at MagFest, John. So that should be fun.
Definitely. We need to hang out the whole time this time instead of like halfway through.
Yes, indeed. We'll have to come up with excuses for things.
Well, I'm going to be spending probably the majority of my time at MagFest at the challenge room again, because I beat like 43 of those 100 challenges, so.
Nice.
John, do you do autographs?
If people ask, yeah.
What we gotta do, we gotta make prints of that really gangster picture of you and Tom.
Oh God, not that picture of all pictures.
Oh come on, just having that and then like doing like some sort of face swap on it.
My family have seen that picture and they're like, John, what is wrong with you?
Sorry.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, well, we were trying to be as gangster as possible while being as white as possible, and they're like, well, you succeeded. Congratulations.
I like how they recognize that you succeeded at least.
Yeah,
so.
well, that's my family.
Shit, this is a good question. I'm trying to find out. What is more important in a game, story or gameplay?
Gameplay.
Oh.
Gameplay.
Yes, gameplay.
I don't know. It's kind of hard.
It depends entirely on the game, but generally gameplay.
I think I could make this assertion here. If a game has a bad story, generally you are doing that for a minimal portion of the game, or at least you can skip over it. If a game has bad gameplay, you have to put up with that for the entire game.
Well, I will say one thing, though. I have played games that have bad gameplay but good story. Killer 7 is a good example of that.
Yeah, I would say the gameplay in that one has several flaws in its setup. I mean, Killer 7 is actually one of my favorite games from that generation, to be honest. But I recognize the flaws that it has.
Will AVGN be in one of my guys' Let's Play?
I wish. I would never expect that, though.
Yeah.
I was about to say, with everything he does, I would.
Oh, he's so fucking busy, especially now that he's got a daughter.
Well, not only that, but even at conventions, you know, it's really hard for him. Let's see, what's a good one?
Favorite game villain? Ooh.
I don't know. I've never thought of a good game villain.
Now, does it
Oh,
have to be-
Dr. Nefarious. Dr. Nefarious from Ratchet and Clank.
That's a good one. I've always enjoyed Kafka just because of how much of an asshole he is.
That too. That's another good one.
I've heard Kafka is he's at least one of those like top.
I'm trying to think. It would be a great one. I don't know. My first inclination is either the Joker or Handsome Jack, but I don't know. I don't want to be too.
I would say anti-Robert Cop is a good one too.
I could not answer to be in all honesty.
Hey John, want a beta code for Skullgirls?
Sure, if someone's offering.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I don't have all my GIFs or GIFs labeled, so I have to keep going through them, figuring out which is a GIF and which isn't.
It's kind of just slowly building out, and it gets progressively more insane.
Okay, who do you mostly want to see come in the new Smash Bros. Game? To be honest,
Little Mac and Waluigi for me.
Little Mac would be a good one, yeah.
Rod.
Gex, you're still in thought. You still haven't figured out?
No.
All right.
Let me see here. I got it. I was gonna say Pac-Man. Honestly, is what I'm expecting.
I'd like to see Pac-Man from the new show.
Because my assertion is if they kept Sonic and Solid Snake and Mega Man, then they have a Capcom, a Konami, a Sega, and then a Namco Bandai one. So they'd have mascots from the different companies.
There's gonna be someone from Namco. If there isn't, I'd be shocked because they're developing the game.
Yeah, exactly. Namco's working on it, so there's got to be a And what mascot are they going to have? The car from Ridge Racer?
Actually, that wouldn't be too bad
if
either.
If it's not Pac-Man, people are expecting it to be a Tails character.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's the Tekken team that's working on it. But I think some of the Tails people are on it as well.
Yeah, but that would be so. Okay, I'm sorry, but that'd be underwhelming for me.
Yeah, the whole point of the Smash Bros. Game is bringing together all of Nintendo's iconic past, and when you think of most of Namco's stuff,
Yeah.
the only thing that really seems to fit that bill is Pac-Man.
Well,
and even
not
then,
only,
barely.
well, not only that,
Oh,
but
no. You know, be even better. Just play it as let's see here. I'm not trying to think of the guy's name. Go on.
But well, not only that, but Pac-Man is kind of like he's a video game icon, essentially. So it would make sense because when you really think about it, Pac-Man kind of it was one of those huge arcade hits, and again, he's a very classic and well-known iconic character.
Now here's another idea. Now let's say that they were to expand out to other companies. So let's say like Hudson Soft. Now when you hear Hudson Soft, you would assume Bomberman, but no. The better choice, of course, would be play as Takahashi Meijin. You know.
I thought you were going to say Master Higgins.
No,
I was honestly expecting you to say Master Higgins.
I know which jokes I want.
Same guy. But you know, you just played as the executive, and your skill is
the actual guy.
Yeah, you're playing as the guy. Your skills, you can press, the button 16 times per second, and that's your skill. That's your Super Smash. Is just shooting really fast.
And just to quickly answer something about Digimon being in Smash, Sakurai said it himself. If it hasn't originated from game, it ain't going in.
Yeah.
I know what character I want in the new Super Smash Bros. The protagonist from Doki Doki Majou Shimpan.
Why?
It'd be the other character. You just touch everyone and they die.
I also wouldn't mind seeing Chrom get in there.
Shulk from Xenoblade will probably be in it. Someone from Xenoblade.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if no one from Xenoblade got in the game.
Well, the problem is, it's just really hard because Nintendo really does take care of the characters of what they pick. When you really think about it, I mean, when you think to Brawl, Rob, of all things, even though I guess he's the joke character of that game,
No.
but again, well, that's what I heard. So, that's what I heard. But when you really look at it, again, he was kind of an icon. I mean, plus he came from, when you really think about it, he was also in the Mario Kart DS game, which was freaking hilarious.
Pick a joke character from Brawl. Either look at Pokemon Trainer or Olimar.
Yeah, but Pokemon Trainer I'd say more than Olimar.
Yeah. But again, you hear Rob, you hear robots, and that just brings me to the next question. Obviously, Robert Cup would be another great character. Just because.
Another reason why Pac-Man would be good is because you often see Pac-Man in the Mario Kart GX games.
Yes. Also, I would say it'd be great because you know what his ultimate smash is going to be. Everyone turns to blue ghosts.
And
And
Pac-Man just gets to eat them.
Exactly.
I would love to have that.
That seems like more like it would be something for PlayStation All-Stars, because that's kind of what happens in PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's true. I'm just saying, you could have something like shenanigans of that level in Smash Brothers with Pac-Man in there. That's all.
Yeah, but they turn blue. Pac-Man eats them. He burps out their eyes, and then each character's eyes, because they're different from different art styles,
Yes.
creates an interesting visual effect. It'd be cool to see.
Okay, so...
Next one,
Too late.
Have any of us...
Koopa game?
No.
I've played, except for the new one, I've played all of them.
Played what?
Any of the Sly Koopa games.
I love the Sly Cooper series. I've played.
Majority of the first one.
I have yet to get the. I want the latest one, but I've played all the other ones. Love them.
I haven't played as much of them as I'd like, given the fact that the guy who does the music for most of them is one of my favorite composers, Peter McConnell, who also worked on Psychonauts. He also worked on Grim Fandango, and pretty much most of the stuff that that Double Fine has done, Peter McConnell has done music for it. It's yes.
I have a feeling if we try and keep talking about Smash questions, because I'm seeing them like for different characters' designs.
Yeah, let's just skip this. We've seen them.
Yeah, because well, because I feel like we'll be if we just keep talking about Smash,
John, what do you think of John, and what is his opinion of John?
John's okay, but I don't know like John.
Yeah. You gotta be careful about John because John is kind of questionable at times, but he's okay most of the time when he's John.
Some people have brought up pretty good points about All-Stars and Smash. Why isn't the King of All Cosmos a character? I want King of All Cosmos in one of those games. That'd be great.
Man, you know that'd be funny if Prince was a character and King of All Cosmos was what you dealt with when you got. That'd be another idea.
Final Smash.
That would be.
Everyone just gets Royal Rainbowed.
Yes, Royal Rainbow, and that would be just weird because, I mean, yeah, you had Katamari. Didn't you have a DS version of Katamari?
No, not DS. PSP and Vita, though.
Oh, that's right. That'd be just weird if it was on anything. Yeah, you have. Oh, that's right. You had on iOS. No. There was technically a Katamari game for DSiWare, but it was a puzzle game. Kurogashi Puzzle Katamari Damashi.
All right, let's see here. Guys, 2 questions. First, have any of you guys seen the Nickelodeon Kid Show, Legends of the Hidden Temple? And would you endorse a reboot of it?
No.
I'm aware of the show's existence, but I never actually watched it.
I've seen bits and pieces online.
Yes
Watched
and
it, it's
no.
okay, but not with the reboot.
2, would the Runaway Guys ever do a Let's Play of Dokapon Kingdom if there was a house rule of no PvP? Oh, if there was a, house rule. Yeah, if there's no PvP, then it's almost the entire. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's the point. It's the point of the game is to ruin friendships.
And also, TRG has maybe done a video of it in the past that has not been posted yet.
Maybe.
We actually did a vid. Guys, whoever is trying to get rid of that bot is doing a really bad job of it.
I know, I'm trying it. It's fun. The chat moves too damn quick.
Did you unban that person at least?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Okay, I lost the bot.
Got him.
Okay, good.
It's fascinating watching you guys just sort of try to nail this.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Get the ball! Get the ball!
Favorite game for the Dreamcast? Crazy Taxi.
Ooh, here's a good one. In
Yeah,
TRG, who will be the 4th player? Who would be the 4th player in the Mario 3D game for Wii U?
Probably Josh, because that's what you guys have done for the other ones.
I don't know, because it's a different game, so technically it would be a chance to switch up characters.
Mm.
Because it is still Blue Toad, it is still Luigi and Mario, but this time it's Peach.
They also play differently.
Yeah.
It's a Mario Brothers 2 style where they have different character traits.
And I really like that though. Again, it's kind of like a nostalgia trick. Trip, whatever. But I kind of like how they did it because, again, for old classic players, it's a new style. It's a new way of taking that game and putting it in a 3D world. Why not? And why is a
Oh god, I don't remember which.
Question was bananas.
Trying to remember which
Donkey
RoboCop
Kong?
gif is which. Will Masae ever be in a main TRG LP? Not yet, but she is in some stuff that you might see in the future. Oh wait, no, you guys already saw Burnout. Well, we recorded other stuff in that session.
Probably not gonna be Super Genius for Mario 3D Land because he's gonna be in Japan for
It can't
at least
be
2 years.
It can't be Super Genius for any more projects. He will be moving to Japan in a couple weeks, if not a couple
And-
days. So
Fantastic.
And it's like for like two years, isn't it? 2 or 3 years.
yeah, 2 years at least.
2 years at least. Okay. What's your
God.
best zombie impression?
I don't know. I never tried to do a zombie impersonation, to be honest. Wouldn't it be more like?
Oh,
It depends on
okay,
zombies.
shotgun.
It depends on zombies. Like Romero zombies didn't make a whole lot of noise, but other ones did make those. That's more like a creeper. That's more like a Minecraft zombie.
Do a Proton John impression.
You do a wonderful one, I must say.
Thank you. I've tried. I would like to see. I'd like to see when you guys attempt it. I'm curious. A, what you would pick as a line to do the
I
impression,
don't
and
know,
B.
like, cause
I know one line I could pick, and I'm trying to match your vocals, but I know for a fact I can't. It's time for the death water. There, I suck. There you go.
Hey, you
That was
tried.
spot on.
I don't know. Because when I do impersonations, it usually has to be something very like.
It has to be
Weird or-
satirical. It's not so much just the tone of the voice; it's what you say as well.
Yeah. And I don't know. Your voice just sounds really freaking normal to me, John. So it's really hard to do an impression of it without sounding. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to describe.
No, I think I get what you mean.
Well, no, well, and also do a Chugga Conroy impersonation.
You just scream really loud. Screams sound pretty much. Screams sound basically the same. No matter who they come from.
That was
I'm
like,
sorry, no, that's Chugga's impersonation.
Okay.
That was like a Pee Wee Herman sort of.
No, that was a Pee Wee Herman laugh. That was literally just me
Yeah.
making a Pee Wee. That was making fun of earlier when we were reading out the fanfics.
Yeah.
So L. Wood Allen brings up a good comment here. Aren't most of John's catchphrases things he said like once? And aren't they more Chugga's catchphrases considering he said them all more? Yeah, that's actually kind of the thing. I've said like maybe in one video, but everyone just keeps bringing them up and turning them into catchphrases, which is sadly how it works.
Yep. It's
You do have a few catchphrases. You do have game.
Dude, I only said that in okay. I'll
You
be
said
fair.
that
I said
several
that in 2 videos. I'll say that I said in 2, maybe 3 videos, and usually when it comes to Mario Party. But the one like game, the one that everyone always like repeats that intonation, that was just in one video.
Yeah, that was in the Mario Party video with all the fish.
And keep in mind that was all one recording session, so that's why it kept coming up.
Yeah, that would be something that would be fun to do at MagFest. Honestly, that's one thing I did last year was a Mario Party just run. Oh, jeez.
Well, the thing is with catchphrases is, I asked you this before at PAX Prime was, what are catchphrases? I can talk tonight. What catchphrases you liked? The ones you did that you really liked? Because I know for a fact you don't eat the mushroom, move faster, Pokey, and there's one other one that I know you really hate, but I can't remember it.
Before I answer that, Pat Jamma, you've been asked this a lot. Did I ever get that copy of Hey You Pikachu I wanted? No, I do not have a copy of Hey You Pikachu with the microphone. So, as for catchphrases, I still like. I like football because that one's more recent. I like Deathwater. I never really got sick of Deathwater for some reason.
I was about to say, I actually do have a copy of Hey You Pikachu, but I think I'm actually going to give that one to Lily.
John and Vondi, do you two remember Go-Go Power Rangers by Foxtail?
I remember what?
The LP Rangers.
Go-Go LP Rangers.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Shame you stopped that. That was an interesting series.
John, what's your new opinion on the Game Grumps?
I don't know. I like Game Grumps with Danny. I think Danny's doing an awesome job.
I actually like him better, honestly. I actually stopped watching Game Grumps for a long time, and then I started again when Danny came back on. John, what is more important, Wesker wanting an egg or Chris eating an egg?
Wesker wanting an egg, probably.
Yeah, that's obviously the more interesting narrative commentary on life.
Seeing as TRG is part of Polaris, formerly known as the Game Station, would you ever invite one of the more well-known people from there onto TRG? If so, who? Well, I mean, Gerard's been on there, but I don't know. Well, some other people might end up. We had Dodger on there, to be fair. So
yeah, she and Luca was in Double Dash.
yeah, press balls to continue, even though they only ended up in one episode because they lost fast.
Probably one of my favorite episodes of the Super Smash Bros. Tournament was Donna and Luca when they got drunk and played.
John, which Dragon Crown girl is the most pretty?
So she's asking, which one's your senpai?
You mean there's more than one female character in that game? Because I thought all I've ever seen on the internet is Tits McGee. So I just assumed that was the only female in the entire game.
There's at least 3 playable characters. There's the Amazons.
I know. I have a copy of Dragon's Crown.
Okay.
Yes, the Amazon, which is focused on the butt, the Sorceress, which is focused on the boobs, and then there's the Elf, which is normal.
Yes.
I don't know. I still need to sit down and play that game.
What's our opinions on Link Between Worlds? I think it's interesting, and how to enter the other world or the dark world instead of like using a magic mirror or you find in a teleporter, you actually go through between cracks of reality. I think that's very interesting, but in reality, until I get the game and I've fully beaten it, that's my only speculations.
It looks good. Looks good. Can't say yet.
It's not out yet, so there is no opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, based on the way you described it, it's almost like, man, that just makes me wonder if it was gonna go with the whole being John Malkovich
holes
angle.
in the ground.
Like you go to alternate realities through a hole in the ground at a door. It's like, okay, it's like combine Link's Awakening with being John Malkovich. There you go.
Well, I'm basing it off what the Nintendo Direct